Any takers? Any takers? Anyone? Okay. What's total revenue? Okay, perfect. But we're going to put it on the word roll, so can you do me a favor and speak to that out loud so everyone can hear?
Money earned by a business from sales of products or services.
Perfect, thank you.
Well, I just don't know how much help I'm getting.
Okay. Total revenue. Why is total revenue important, guys? Can anyone tell me that? Yes.
Because you needed to know what your profit is going to be.
Okay. What can total revenue also be considered as? Has anyone ever seen the income statement before? Okay. Then you, my veteran. What can total revenue be considered as? Your total. So what? Sales. Perfect. Thank you. Total sales. That's an easier way of understanding it. So before we get into this book work, I want you guys to understand that just because you have a lot of money as sales, that's not how much money you're making internally. That's not how much you're going to have in your pocket at the end of the day. So there's various steps in the income statement, but the first step that we're going to cover right now, I'm going to walk you through it, is total sales. So everyone has a general understanding of what sales are and your total sales are. Is there any questions on that? No? Okay, perfect. All right, so we're on page 43. You're going to see that we have a column A, which is units sold, B, which is your selling price, and C is your total revenue. So in order to find your sales, you're going to have the item you're selling, the price you're selling it for. If you multiply them two together, that gives you how much sales you're having. So the first one is 25. Units sold is 25. Selling price is 4. Yep. So, your total revenue, I'm going to abbreviate it, is $100. Does everyone see that? So who wants to give me the second one? Letter B on the page. Okay. What's our unit sold?
30.
30. What's our selling price?
10.
$10. What's our total revenue?
200.
Perfect. Thank you. Does everyone see that? Any questions on that? I'll do one more with you guys, and then you guys can do the rest for homework. All right. So who wants to read the letter C off for them? Any takers? I mean, if I had Chewy Barnes, I'd give them to you guys. Sorry, I don't have it. Any takers? I'm going to get someone else. I can call out names. Ariel, come on. Help me out. What's letter C? What's our unit sold?
12.
12? Perfect. What's our selling price? 250. $2.50? So what's our total? 30? Does everyone agree with that? Anyone disagree? Anyone scared to disagree? Alright, cool. Alright. So that's understanding how to calculate your total revenue. And like I said, each step that we're going to go through in the next couple minutes is going to eventually equal your income statement, because these are all key components to your income statement. So the next thing we're going to look for, everyone look at letter 2, or number 2, I'm sorry. We have the cost of goods sold. Can anyone tell me what a cost of goods sold is? I know it's a kind of a confusing word, but it's very important when coming to a business and trying to calculate how much you're actually making. Can anyone explain to me what cost of goods sold is? Anyone know? Oh, yeah, sure. What's up?
I'm going for the first one.
Which one?
I don't.
How do I just do it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, the equation you want to know for this particular type of problem. So what you have is A is how many items you sold. B is how many items you sold. So if you follow the equation, I'm sorry, the price you sold it at. A is how many you sold, B is the price you sold it at. Define the revenue or total sales you made at market fair. So let's say you're at market fair, you're selling jewelry. You sold 12 necklaces at $2.50. By the end of the day, you're gonna have $30. But the reason we're going step by step is because at the end of the day, you're not gonna have $30. You're gonna have to pay off the initial cost that you bought the jewelry for, which comes to our next thing, which is cost of goods sold. So do you want to give me a good definition of what cost of goods sold is? What do you think it is, Ariana?
Like the money that you bought, the item for.
Okay. Does anyone want to add to that, or anyone disagree with that? Okay, well, cost of goods sold is the initial cost you put into your products. So who wants to give me an example of what type of business you're doing? Let's hear it. What type of business do you think about running?